We are at the end of this first MOOC on platform thinking. Let's try to summarize the main elements we have seen so far. Product or internal platforms are sets of components and technologies that generate a basic architecture on which multiple products can be developed, reducing the new product development cycle, as in the case of Sony Walkman. Innovation platforms, also known as industry-wide, open the idea of product platform to the market, allowing anyone to develop products on top of a basic platform, as in the case of computers with their operating systems and external software developers. The concepts of network externalities and the fact that the platform is itself a product emerge here. Transactional platforms take us into the world of two-sided platforms, enabling the transaction between two groups of users offering and seeking something, as in the case of Airbnb. Indirect or cross-site network externalities remain as in innovation platforms, but as in product platforms, the platform has no extrinsic value. However, two-sided platforms can also be non-transactional or orthogonal, because the second side, figuratively, moves away from the transaction line and lives on unilateral network externalities with the first side. Here we have the client as a target logic, where the first side is the target of an advertising message by the orthogonal side, as in the case of newspapers, or client as a source, when the mechanism is enabled by data generated by the first side, as in the case of Twitter, and the platform offers access to tweets by organizations interested in market research. In this case, unlike the previous types of platforms, which are operational choices of their business model, we are faced with a type of platforms that allow a higher value capturing through orthogonal sides, but operationally, the platform can exist without them. In extreme synthesis, we can say that platforms were born as a tool to make the process of new product development, and therefore innovation, more effective and efficient with product platforms. The innovation platforms follow soon and meet, before its formal definition, the spirit of open innovation by opening up to the outside world. We reach then to the whole two- and multi-sided world with transactional and orthogonal platforms. Here, we meet the platforms that have made great the concept of platform in the 2000s, but that also seem more distant from the world of innovation. However, if we go back to one of the very first concepts introduced in this MOOC, that of idle asset hunters, we can see how in the DNA of the platforms there is a continuous search for efficiency and effectiveness, maximizing the value created, captured, and hopefully shared between parties within the ecosystem, with a continuous tendency to evolve, change, extend the network, and therefore to innovate. With this clear concept in mind, we can make the concept of platform itself, whether product or multi-sided, a tool for innovation, highlighting how platform thinking helps to see spaces for improvement, growth, and overall innovation. Our goal with this course was to instill in you the seed of the platform concept, hoping that it has started to grow, making you see some realities you use daily with different eyes, appreciating the implications of becoming a platform. If we succeeded, what is happening in your mind is called platform thinking, that we define as the ability to see platforms as a useful resource orchestration structure to unveil innovation opportunities. We would like to conclude with a quote from one of the books that has inspired us most in our research on platforms. It is Platform Revolution by Parker, Van Alstyne and Choudhary, who at a certain point asked, how can a major business segment be invaded and conquered in a matter of months by an upstart with none of the resources traditionally deemed essential for survival, let alone market dominance? And why is this happening today in one industry after another? And what they say, basically giving a wider and more inclusive definition of platform, which can summarize in one sentence all the nuances we have seen, is the following. The answer is the power of the platform, a new business model that uses technology to connect people, organizations, and resources in an interactive ecosystem in which amazing amounts of value can be created and exchanged. Wishing you great innovations with platform thinking, and see you in the next MOOC.